This video is on how I found this pair of side cutters, which was horribly rusted, and how I got them cleaned up to where they actually work. Took a little while. The other day, I was working on my door hinge because the bolts had rusted off. When I had everything tore apart, found this pair of side cutters. I was cleaning a bunch of crud out of this hole full of leaves and crap. Ended up finding this old pair of side cutters. Looks like they've been in there a long time. Figured this was a good time to test to see how good Coca-Cola removes rust. We'll check it next week, see how it does. A week ago, I put a rusty pair of side cutters in some Coca-Cola just to see what would happen. I haven't touched it or looked at it or nothing yet. So we'll check it out at the same time. We'll pour it into this bucket so we can see what comes out. Looks pretty nasty. They're still stuck. I was hoping to at least move. I think I'm going to put some more Coca-Cola in there. Wait another week, see what happens. 2 weeks ago, I put this rusty pair of side cutters in some Coca-Cola to see if it would eat the rust off. I'm not too impressed with the results. So we're going to try something a little stronger. Got this old thing of muriatic acid. I mixed it 10-to-1, water with acid. Now let's put these in here, see what happens. Check it in a couple days. Stuff has been in the acid for 24 hours. There's that hinge plate. That's looking pretty good. I think if I let that set a little longer, probably be able to screw those bolts right out of it. Here's the side cutters. They're still pretty rough looking. Starting to see clean metal though. Put them back in, let them go. We'll check it again tomorrow. I think I'll pull that hinge plate out in about 12 hours. Clean it up. I think the bolts will come out then. I hope you can see that. It looks pretty cool. Bunch of stuff coming off of those side cutters. It's been another 12 hours. This plate is looking pretty good. And the metal's starting to show through all the rust on here. I say let's give it another 12 hours and check again. Okay, this is 48 hours in the muriatic acid. This thing is, I think, about as clean as it's gonna get. Side cutters. There's definitely metal showing. Still can't open them up. Rusted solid. Looks like it's starting to eat the blade part of it. Wasn't trying to restore these. Just wanted to see how they'd clean up. If they'd clean up. So I think I'm done with this. I'll put that in some baking soda and water to neutralize the acid. Baking soda and water also work if you have really corroded battery terminals on your car battery. Take like a tablespoon of baking soda, put it in a glass of water, and just pour it on there. And it'll fizz and bubble, but it'll clean it up and neutralize that acid. Sometimes I'll even pour some down in the battery tray if it has a metal one, just to neutralize the acid so it doesn't eat big holes in it. Now back to this. Let's wait for the train to end. Okay, I think we're good to go for now. So this thing, I think I'm going to stick back in there for another 24 hours. See what happens. Alright, back in the dip. Check again in 24 hours. 3 days in. Getting cleaner. Look at all the crap in the bottom. Starting to see shiny metal. They still won't open for nothing. Put it back in, I guess. Okay, after 2 weeks in Coca-Cola, which really didn't do much, 4 days in muriatic acid, I can finally open these things. They're pretty pitted. I don't know if you can see that. Ooh, there you can. I noticed there was some writing on there somewhere. It was on this side. I'll have to see if I can find a manufacturer, whatever. I don't think this is going to be a restoration, but it's pretty cool that they're back from the dead. Got a bit of a gap in there. I don't know if that was there before the acid or not, but I'm going to hit it with some penetrating oil because it's probably going to rust pretty fast. Throw them in the toolbox, I guess. So before I oiled them up, I went ahead and hit them with a little sandpaper. You can really see all the pits in it now. It's definitely slip resistant. Did make out a few letters on it. Only can tell what it says is Tool Company. Can't see what the brand is. Oil helped them loosen them up. Time to put them back to work. Well, thanks for watching this. Have a good day.